With Hurricane Irene headed for New York this weekend, boat owners at the Viking Boat Yard in Verplank prepare their vessels for the worst on Friday. Some may even ride out the storm on their boats.
We've been calling all of our customers to come down and check their lines and put additional lines on, if possible, and check their canvases that they don't blow away and anything that's loose on the boat. Other than that, we're pretty well prepared. The big danger in a hurricane here is the surge, water surge, and the tide comes way up. When I was in high school, the water came right across this whole property and went right over to the lake.
They tell me we're getting 13-foot storm surge at the battery in the harbor. We're going to get effects of that. That we're going to get 13 feet? No, we'll probably get 4 or 5 extra feet. That's a lot of water. The tide, the height of the tide, if they're saying 4 feet higher than normal, we have a mean high tide now because there's no moon, so we can have maybe over these poles where the dock's tied to. And if that happens, that's very bad because the docks will break off the poles. So hopefully that doesn't happen. What I did was I took my canvas down so that it doesn't get damaged by the wind. There's going to be a lot of rain, so I took all my cushions down, tied a boat off to the other dock to avoid banging the dock, and you cover up and you try your best not to get anything destroyed,
We're just going to double up on the lines, make sure that's secure, put extra fenders in so it doesn't rub against the dock. We'll put on the canvas, make sure everything's tight, and hope for the best. And that's really much all we could do. Make sure the bilge pumps are running and just keep our fingers crossed.
We have pumps on the boat that discharge excess water, bilge pumps, so they should keep up with themselves. If we lose power, we've got a day of battery power, day and a half maybe.
We never have any shortage of help during a hurricane here. All of our customers are just as interested in taking care of the boats as we are.
I might come spend the night on it, see what happens, or have to send my son out to spend the night on it, just in case a bilge pump fails or something, or a rope breaks, that somebody's here to watch. So if the lake and the river meet, then you might get a little stranded on these docks, but as long as you're in a boat, you're okay. But you might have to wait for time for the water to recede. You've got to watch where you park your car.
When the tide's supposed to go out, the storm's going to keep it in. It's just going to make the river rise. So it's a lot of water.
You can see from the piling, it goes up to here when the tide comes in, when it's high tide. Right now, we are at actually dead low tide. And all will happen now is it'll keep going up.
Okay.
But this one is looking like it's not going to be too good, so.
Talking about very, very high winds, so just prepared for it and just hope that we don't get as bad as they're talking about. Whatever happens, happens, but I'm going to do the best I can to get it all tied up good. So.
It's a hard call. You never know what's going to happen with a hurricane,